Kkottongnae began with one priest's devoted love for 18 dying beggars who were abandoned by family and by society with no one to depend on and no strength to beg for food. It is taking care of 5,000 poor neighbors every day. Kkottongnae becomes a community of love that gives hundreds of thousands of people the experience of true love by serving the abandoned. There was an old man named kkottongnae who was collecting leftover rice for other beggars who were hungry, sick, and dying on the street and under the bridge because they had no strength to beg for food. Father O Woong-jin found this old man, who was called the Beggar Saint, and was enlightened by the words, "Even if you have only the strength to beg for food, it is the blessing of the Lord." In September 1976, Father O started building a house for those beggars by making cement bricks with all the money he had in his possession, 1,300 won. The House of Love was the beginning of Kkottongnae. On August 16, 1978, Father O Woong-jin found a dying old man on a bridge and took him to the hospital. At that moment, he heard a loud voice from heaven.
Could another day be more joyful and delightful than today? With great joy indeed, I thank you for saving the life of my beloved son. I will make a new covenant with you. I will take care of everything else if you receive the least of my brothers in my name.
From that moment, Kkottongnae built comprehensive welfare facilities, including the house for the homeless, the mentally challenged, the elderly, the disabled, and orphans, and a hospital in order to take care of those abandoned due to lack of love. Kkottongnae is taking care of 5,000 people at the moment. Kkottongnae Training Institute of Love was established for preventive welfare to have no more people abandoned. It helps hundreds of thousands of people learn and experience love and true happiness every year. And Kkottongnae University was founded to cultivate balanced experts of love working in the field of social welfare with love and intelligence, after realizing the practice of love needs more than passion. Love Research Institute was established to study the love of God, and it teaches people God's love and helps them experience it. Father O is appealing to people to join for the salvation of the poor. Until now, over 1 million people are with Kkottongnae as supporting members regardless of religion or country. From volunteers devoting their lives entirely to the poor, the religious congregations were born. Volunteers from other countries who were moved by the dedication of the religious have been entering the congregations from the USA, Canada, Bangladesh, the Philippines, Uganda, Guatemala, and Japan. Kkottongnae is taking care of our poor neighbors as a result of broken families and is healing them as the work of salvation. It is restoring families on the brink at the same time. It holds Mass and retreats for Holy Family and healing prayer meetings. The 2006 Holy Spirit Conference of World Youth and the 2009 ICCRS International event were held at Kkottongnae. In order to teach love in action, not just love in word, Love in Action School has been launched. More than 1,000 foreigners took part in the program, and they had life-changing experiences through serving the poor. For the last 38 years, kkottongnae has been bringing in the poor and the dying from the street and taking care of them. As a result of social inequality and broken communities, many homeless people have appeared recently. Kkottongnae is visiting and feeding them on a regular basis. Those with severe medical conditions are brought in to kkottongnae and taken care of. Not only in Korea, kkottongnae is stretching out this mission of love to 10 other countries for our poor neighbors. In Tacloban, the Philippines, where people suffered greatly from typhoon damage, a clinic, an orphanage, and a house for the elderly will be constructed with the sponsorship of Pope Francis. Kkottongnae will start caring from the poor there from January 2015. Pope Francis said the new evangelization is an invitation to put the poor at the center of the Church's pilgrim way. Kkottongnae is doing these 4 apostolic missions: welfare, happiness, education, and love projects with the center of Jesus for our poor neighbors of the world. The missions will go on. Because that is the hope and a world kkottongnae is dreaming of. A world where no one is forsaken. A world where everyone is respected just as God is. A world where everyone loves his neighbor as he loves himself. 사랑합니다.